Hey, what's up? What's going on? Told you guys I had a video coming out. Alright, this video is important, and it's for those that are of this carbon construct that's very concentrated. Okay, talking about the black woman, so-called black man in this country. What's going on here? What is going on? We're going to talk about this. I'm going to bring up some talking points. I'm going to bring up how I'm seeing things and what's going on out here. And I want it to be understood. There are a lot of things that we're going to talk about is pertaining to what's going on in this system as we speak. What is going on with these two types of individuals, and not even just the ones that are here in America. You have them spread all over the place, but we're going to deal with mostly the ones that are here in the Americas right here. And we're going to talk about a lot about what's going on and how there's been a plot by this system to turn them away from one another, make them go in opposite ways in order to halt, which means stop their spiritual progression. Well, what do I mean by this? See, when you put a so-called black man and a so-called black woman together, they have the potential to create infinite life. This is why in ancient Kemet they had the Ankh, which symbolized the male, the female and male masculine energies intertwining and to create infinite possibilities, infinite life. And this is why when you two individuals die and enter into the spiritual realms, you live forever. The government already knows that you two individuals are not human. They've known for a very long time. They've looked at your ancient histories. They've looked at everything that you guys have accomplished when you were who you were. And they know for a fact you guys and your origin does not come from the origin of mankind or the human race or these orcs that are out here. Did you guys know that long time ago, really long time ago, when y'all was here and y'all was the ancient queens and kings that y'all were, y'all lived for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years in these carbon dated bodies that y'all had. Do you know why you guys lived a shorter time span, almost like only to 100 years or whatever? See, you guys are supposed to be going, you see, the energy that you guys come from is an energy that's everlasting. It's constantly moving about. And you see, because of this fact, you see, when you guys mixed in with these other people out here because of what happened, and you know, you want to talk about so-called chattel slavery and all this other stuff. When y'all mix y'all genetic with them, what happened is that when y'all kids came out as, you know, your so-called biracial children and all this other stuff, the genetic was broken down and damaged because now you're mixing with a foreign species, and this foreign species, they can only live for so long. They, you know, their bodies, they were made to work. They were made to work. Okay, they was made to work. Even Enki, when he created them, he had them working for him. Okay, they were made to work at the end of the day. And see, the thing is that, you see, when you guys are in your infinite forms, you can live forever. But when you guys reincarnated into the carbon flesh-bound state, which is your 666, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, how we are right now, those bodies were upgraded to the point to where those bodies can live forever too. I'm serious. But when you mixed in with these other people, This is why in your 1700s, when they were shooting you guys, like shooting at you so-called black men, they noticed that the bullets weren't even working on y'all. They had, like I said a long time ago, they had to make specialized bullets to shoot you black men, because the carbon in your body is so strong that if it gets activated somehow, you literally, your body starts literally, the construct of your body starts literally changing up right before their eyes, and there's nothing they can do about it. Now, examples of this is like individuals like your Mike Tyson, your Muhammad Ali, individuals like those, that their bodies, the way their bodies were, the things that their bodies were able to do, literally broke all forms of understanding in the human spectrum. The humans could not understand how you guys could fight and move the way that y'all move, and be able to unleash and deliver the kind of power that you guys are able to deliver. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, think about it. Really think about it. Look at those old tapes of how those guys moved. You have a supreme genetic to ya. You and this woman have a supreme genetic to ya, right? And you see, this is why you people are feared. It's because you're not human. You're not what the human race is. We talked about this on how they want to call it, label y'all 3/5 human and all this other stuff, and y'all think that they want to dehumanize you, but they're really telling y'all the truth. You're something more, something that they can never be, and they know this. They know this. They've known this for a very long time. The agreement on this planet when these beings came here, the agreement was to never let you and this woman know that y'all not one of them, and that your origin is something completely different from what they come from. They know that you are the Anunnaki. Your government knows. The Pentagon, all these cats, all these people, your European Union, your World Health Organization, all these people, the CDC, your FBI, your Monsanto's Food Corporation, the Pope and the Vatican, all these people know the truth about you. And they know that you guys are destined to become who you've always been. The individuals who are in charge of everything out here. See, the black woman, see that she carries something in her called they call it the God particle complex, or genome, and it cannot be replicated. It cannot be replicated. See, see, and this is why you have to understand, when our people were doing what we were doing, we were highly advanced beings. And the reason why they telling y'all to go out here and put all these bad foods in your body, do these drugs that's out here, they pushing fornication with other so-called races, which is really just different species of orcs that's out here. They want y'all to go outside of y'all bloodline and mix in and create these half-breed children or whatnot. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. The plan is to make this woman hate you so much that she jumps out of her own genetic, out of a disrespect for you, so she can be with a so-called white man. And notice that she only, when she jumps outside of her race, she don't deal with no Asian man and no, for the most part, no Hispanic man really, or any of these other guys. Is mostly just a white man for the most part. Why do you think that is? But let's look at your situation. You're messing with every fucking woman on the planet. She's getting with him not because she wants to find happiness or whatever. It's because she worships the white flesh. And this is not all black women, but we know what the deal is. A lot of them have been mentally brainwashed in this system. It's not, it's not hard to figure this out. Look at the Jason Roger Pope situation. I'm gonna always bring that up when I talk about these topics. Look at what that man was able to do. He starts dressing like a brother, trying to come off like a black man, and then he tries to infiltrate ya. And when he infiltrates out, look what he does. Gives over 700 or possibly 1,000 or more black women HIV. This is what he did. And he went after the ones that are vulnerable, the ones that are in the hood, that are in the projects and stuff like this. The ones that are doped out for the most part, that, you know, their minds are not functioning. Why didn't he try that with a sister who got her head together? Why didn't he try that with a sister that has self esteem, that got self respect? Why didn't he try that with a sister who knows who the hell she is? He would never try that with a sister who knows who the hell she is, because she would never accept him. She would look down on his ass because she can see right through him. Do you understand? The brothers are out here messing with every single woman on the planet. I know you want to find happiness, my brother. But the thing is that you're never gonna be happy with those other women. You might be happy with them because you're living, you getting what you want. She's treating you right, and she's being a little lady, and she's giving you happiness in your life. But guess what though? Guess what though? See, what's coming, brother? And I gotta tell you this. I love you, but I gotta tell you this. What's coming? It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. See, in my honest opinion, a woman could always get more sex than a man can, because a woman has, let's just face it. As a man walking down the street, how many women be hitting on you a day? It doesn't happen all the time, right? But a woman, a pretty attractive woman like this one here on screen, walking around every day, or any other kind of woman walking around every day, she gets hit on a daily basis. A woman can always get sex easier than a man can. That's just facts. These are facts. Okay? All right? A woman is more magnetic than a man. A man is more electrical. Okay? A woman can always get more sex than a man because she draws in men a lot more. It's far more compact and more dense with her than it is with you. You can attract women and all this other stuff, but you know, a woman can always attract more than you can because she's a woman, you a man. It's just difference. It's just, you have to understand it's difference. Here's the thing though. See, we both know that y'all belong together. We both know this. You know that white guy, these white guys out here, they see these viral stories going up. They see all this stuff going on. So now they want to try their hand with a black woman. And now they coming out on YouTube talking about that. Oh, you know, you black women need to stop worshiping us and all this. Why are they coming out saying this? In fact, I'll show you a video later on of a white man coming up on YouTube saying, hell, I'll put the video link underneath the video in the description box so you can see it for yourselves if you think I'm fucking around. A white man literally coming up and saying this shit. Because a lot of these broads out here are fucked up in the head. Why? The feminist movement taught black women to hate black men. White women, listen to this, brothers and sisters. The feminist movement, see, I'm going to tell y'all what the feminist movement was really about. I'll tell y'all. So, you know, a lot of you brothers have figured out that, you know, in order to gain happiness, you need a woman that's completely mentally there. You know, she doesn't have, you know, all these traumas that are holding her back as a woman. A lot of black African American women in this country tend to have a lot of traumas holding them back. Not all of them, and I want to make this absolutely clear in this video. No, obviously not all black women have these problems. Obviously not. Hell, I'll tell you, I know some females that don't have these problems. Luckily for them that they don't have these issues. But when we're dealing with black women, African American women, on per capita or on a massive scale in the United States, they do tend to have an indoctrination and a behavioral ideology, a mental thinking that is unprogressive, and it tends to hold them back completely. And you must understand, this is all by design. to try to destroy the black man in this country. See, after the Me Too movements and the feminism and all this, the elite had pushed a lot of laws in place to make a man, um, in by law, subject to a woman's tyranny in a way. So basically, what does that mean? If a woman attacks you, if you hit her back, you go to prison. If she bites you, you bite her back, you go to prison. If you impregnate her and you want to be there for the kids, but she don't want to be there with you, be with you, she can just file child support, and now you're pretty much fucked. You got a divorce, you could take more than half of your shit, your settlement, everything. You could probably work your entire life for all this other shit. Because she was with you for 5 years, now she could take more than half of your shit as if she earned the right to do so. She's only been with you for 5 years or less, but now she could take more than half of your shit. Are you serious? Think about it. Look at that movie Titanic. When all those people were dying on the boat and all this, what did they save? The women and children. Not one man was saved. What kind of bullshit is this? Do you not need a man and a woman to create life? Exactly. So why weren't some women saved and some of the men saved? But no, they're going to just save the women and the children. Why is that? That's not preserving the species. A woman cannot have a child by herself, duh. So that is not progressive. That's stupid thinking. That is stupid thinking. If you were to think about it, you only have 10 men left on the planet, 10 women left, and a few, like 2, 4, or 5 children. Right? If everything's going to shit, you save all the women and then what, the children? You put the children in there. If not one of those children is a boy, y'all pretty much fucked. If not even one of them is a boy, let's say there's all females, y'all fucked. You're pretty much fucked. And if he is a boy and if he turns out to be gay and now he doesn't want to mix in and have children, then the human race is fucked, right? What I'm trying to say is that the laws that are in place attack men. They attack men. And this is why a lot of men in today's standing, you can look it up statistically, it's already out there. The mass majority of men on the planet are not getting married. The mass majority of men that are getting it together mentally, they don't want marriage. And they're getting with these females now. And they're not there. They're not there for her, and then they keep on leaving off. Why is this? It's because men have understood that in society, we're disposable. A man is disposable in society. Like that whole Titanic situation, like that movie. You're disposable. They save the women and the children. You don't matter. You got to go down with the ship. You're disposable, and it shouldn't be like that. You're just as important as any woman walking around these parts. Okay, yeah, you can save all the children. You could do that, but yo, when it comes to men and women, treat them equally. They both are living creatures. We're not equal in the fact that we're the same type of creature. I'm a man, you're a woman. But at least respect the fact that I'm a living, sentient being just like you. At least respect that. That's all I'm asking for. Yes, y'all different. But when it comes to life and living, that equates to an equal standing. Okay? And besides, if you just save her, who's gonna impregnate her to give children for the future? Nobody. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Alright. Now, the sisters that got it together, the sisters that are not mentally brainwashed and are pretty much good mentally, the ones that, they're not what I consider the average black woman of today in this American society. I look at those types very differently. Those types are actually somebody you want to talk to. They're somebody you want to be around. You understand? Those females, a lot of them, they're walking around in life and they see that There is a lot of things going on in this society that shouldn't be going on. And they want to know where their place is in society. A lot of the sisters want to know where their place is in society. And they see that everything is forced when it comes to them. They're seeing that these shows like The View and all these other females and all these feminists and these female activists and all this other shit, they see that these women, men are not geared towards and want to run away from them. So these sisters are actually intelligent, and they starting to see what a man wants, and they are emulating that. They're emulating what a man wants, and they're getting results. They're getting men coming after them because these sisters are smart. You know, I met a sister called Olivia, and this particular sister, you know, she's very smart. She's very smart. She's not one of these sisters that's out here that's got these issues. She's not one of them. You know, she's very smart, and she's very well put together mentally. And she asked me something. She wanted to know, you know, as black people, where do we stand in this system? Where do we stand here? Where do we stand? I say that basically myself and you, so-called black man and woman, we don't really have a social standing in this society. We don't really count. We don't really matter. We only matter when situations are arising to where now it's in the public eye and now everyone's paying attention to it. That's when we matter. Other than that, this society has made it to where we are now looked at it in a very negative way. We are associated with all the negatives of the world. And anytime you see a so-called black man or black woman walking around, most people just naturally assume some negative shit in their head. They just naturally assume that you're gonna rob somebody or you're gonna do something. You know, they look at us and fear us, and they portray these negative stereotypes and ideologies into the mass media. Look at what Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King did just a few a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They came after black men and started attacking them. Why? See, these particular sisters are sellouts. See? And she came after a dead man called Michael Jackson. The man is dead. Leave him, let him die in peace. But no, you're gonna attack him when he's dead. And you're talking about, yeah, he's your best friend and all this when he was alive, but now you want to come after him and attack him when he's dead, and now everybody coming after your ass. And these coons like Snoop Dogg and all these other ones, now they want to apologize after they went upside your head. Now they want to apologize. Why? It's all about the money. That's why. This fucking Aunt Jemima with a fucking degree over here. You know, who's funding this woman? Oprah Winfrey and this other one. Who's funding these people? You got that white face, that so-called white man behind the scenes, pulling and pushing strings. Pushing and pulling strings out here. This is why your whole Bill Cosby situation happened, and they fucked him over. Trying to make us look terrible in the public eye. You telling me after 30 or 40 something odd years, 30 years, now all these damn white women want to show up and start talking all this shit that he did all this other shit and whatnot? What the fuck? Y'all waited 33 decades to show up and say some shit. We all know this is some bullshit. That man went up there and tried to freaking buy up a freaking channel to try to get his people together. But guess what? Once you step on the toes of your so-called masters in this system, they're going to come for your ass. They're going to try to crucify you publicly to let you know it's real. You dig? See, what's happening right now, see, the sisters, a lot of the sisters, you know, I get mad with the sisters a lot. I get very angry with them. You know, I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me in New York. I run into a sister and she just has a nasty, disrespectful, fucked up disposition towards me. Some real disrespectful shit, yo. And then every once in a while, I run into a sister that's got nothing but fucking love in her damn heart, man. It's very rarely it happens. I run into a sister that's a decent human being. And to that I gotta say, I keep trying to tell people, when you deal with an individual who has a built-in level of disrespect for you as a man, you shouldn't hate her for that. You could be upset. Yeah, you just walk away, but don't hate her for it. You know why? Because unbeknownst to her, she was programmed that way 400 to 500 years ago. Her bloodline was programmed a certain way. So for you to hold that kind of hatred towards her as a man is emotional and it's stupid. It's stupid because I get why you would want to hate, but it's doing you a disservice because you're holding in all that anger, brother. You're holding in all that anger, and it's not progressive. Do you understand? You gotta let that shit go. You know, trust me, I've been there, man. One time I had a black woman. Twice this happened to me. I had a black female that was my boss. One of them wanted to get me fired, and the other one actually got me fired. This happened years ago. Yeah, that's how fucked up it is with a lot of these broads, man. She attacked her own kind. And this is why I'm saying, this is all you don't understand. This has all been set in motion. This has all been set in motion. These white women, they taught black women to hate your ass for years. We're talking like what they start coming up in the 80s talking about feminist movement, what 70s all the way up to what now? They've been teaching black women, what 80s? They've been teaching black women for a very long time to hate your ass. Because anything that a black woman would be mad with your ass about, they would exploit her. And they would keep talking to her about it and trying to poke and prod and trying to make her see things from their perspective. And then what they would do is that when this black woman's so mad and don't want nothing to do with you, they would sleep with this black man behind her back. That's what they would do. That's what these white broads would do. These white women ain't innocent, man. I'm gonna come after their ass too. Best believe that. Because they not innocent. Don't believe the hype. I'm telling you. They will paint her like a little princess and all this other shit out here. Believe me, she's far from that. She's far from that. You understand? Now, in this system, the earth is literally changing up because our carbon-dated people are literally awakening and understanding who the hell they are and going through this whole process of emotions now. You're changing your diets, you're trying to meditate, you're trying to activate yourselves. You're doing so much now. And it's becoming more and more concentrated as time passes by. So the planet is waking up along with y'all. And what's happening is now you're getting all these kind of viruses jumping all over the woodwork and people dropping dead and all this other shit. What's basically happening is that the awakening and the pole shift is taking place. So we're going to talk more deeper about this shit. Why? What? Because you and this woman have to unite to create a perfect whole. That's that balance. That's that symmetry. That's that dualistic relationship. That's that ankh. That's that infinite energy. That's that infinite power. And once y'all unite those two halves and create a full whole, y'all will be complete as a species. And you will no longer have hatred in your heart for one another. You will no longer look at each other in some type of way. You will no longer want to be separated from one another. You will want to be there for one another. You understand? And that, in my book, is progressive. Make sure you understand, with this video, it's not easy to talk about these topics, but I do it for ya. Okay? You know, nobody's perfect out here. Nobody's perfect. You know, a lot of the brothers, you know, a lot of the brothers, you know, they walking around out here. A lot of them, you know, they're walking around. Some of them are trying to do right by themselves and trying to, you know, get a job and do what they got to do to survive. And then you got these ones that's in the hood, you know, your Pookies and Ray Rays. That's not, they not about nothing, you know. And then they get with these women, they impregnate them, and then they just disappear like a deadbeat piece of shit that he is, and leave this woman with children. And then this woman got to raise these children all by herself. And then the son grows up all emotional and got issues and shit because his mama raised him, that feminine energy. She wasn't supposed to raise him that way she did, but she did it anyways. And the son's all fucked up in the head, no father figure in the house. He starts running into the streets, getting himself into all kind of trouble and all kind of shit. There's no balance in the house. And then the mother, you know, depending on if her mind is well placed or not, it can become chaos in the house. It can become chaos. You know, some people have actually gone as far to tell me that, oh, you must hate black women or something like that. Wait a minute, because I critique them and I talk about them, and I say that I'm not necessarily too happy with them. That doesn't equate to hatred, my friend. It equates to me understanding that I'm seeing something, and I don't agree with it. So I'm critiquing it and I'm talking about it, but that doesn't equate to hatred. Let me explain something to you. If you saw something happening outside and you didn't agree with it, does that equate to hatred? Because you're talking about it? Absolutely not. So your logic is not well sound, my friend. You understand? It's not sound. Okay, that sounds like a very emotional argument that's not based on any logic whatsoever. You may want to think twice about what the hell you're saying. All I'm saying here is this. We've been attacked in so many different angles. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally even. They rip y'all apart from each other. They kill y'all. The children dying. Hell, they used to feed the alligators children. Yeah. So in slavery, people dying, people stabbing each other up. The Nat Turner revolts. You know, slaves rising up, you know, your Emancipation Proclamation, all these other situations, man. Your Civil War, just pandemonium on the planet. World War I, World War II, the Balkan Wars. You know, I mean, you know, it's just all the shit that's happened on the planet. Every single situation that has happened on the planet has been an effort to destroy you two. There has been an effort to destroy you, because they know that y'all was that they know that y'all was made to rule. You come from a genetic line of people that were made to be rulers. Y'all was made to literally control the cosmos. Do you understand how important y'all are? So understand the reason why you're being attacked every day, so-called black woman and man. You have to understand the reason why y'all being attacked is because y'all that important. Y'all that fucking important. I mean, think about it. When this whole Nipsey Hussle situation happened, that was a long time ago already. When all these black people started gathering up together, you had military-grade helicopters in the sky hovering on top of y'all. These niggas had giant guns and blazing and all kind of miniguns and all kind of shit and ammunition and armor on their bodies and all kind of machinery and cop cars surrounding. And why are they doing all that? Just because y'all surrounding just to say goodbye to your brother? They that afraid of y'all that they gotta do all that? But I'm telling you, if it was just nothing but a bunch of white folks or some Mexicans or somebody else, I'm pretty sure they would not have reacted the way that they did. They're that afraid of you people. They rip y'all apart because they know you love this damn woman, man. They know this woman's supposed to love you. So what they do, they try to crush her mind and try to put all kind of bullshit in her head, make her hate herself. They told y'all have terrible hair, so to chop y'all hair off. They did everything in their power to try to destroy y'all. They did everything in their power. I need you to understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Because this has never happened to anybody except ya. They literally tried to tear y'all limb from limb. They put all kind of spells on y'all. So that way when y'all mix in with each other, it passes on to the children. They've done everything to destroy y'all, and y'all still here. And y'all somehow still somewhat functional. And now the planet is doing what it's doing, and very soon, after the last few stages of these viruses and what's gonna happen, y'all finally gonna be released out of this hell that y'all been in. And y'all will go back to being who the hell y'all are. Y'all won't have these fucking problems no more. Because you see what's gonna happen is that your minds are gonna be placed into a back burner. It's gonna go on default mode, and you're gonna get re-downloaded with everything that you had within you before you reincarnated and had your memory wiped. Because you got your memories wiped when y'all was born in the hospitals with those injections and those shots. Just so you know. Y'all gonna reawaken back to who the hell y'all are, and y'all gonna know who each other are through spirit, through your soul. You're gonna know who the hell y'all are. Y'all gonna reunite your forces as a species, and you will never again fall like how y'all fell. People are getting ready to pay out here. People are, man, fuck that. People are already paying out here. And it's going to get way worse. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. If y'all think that this corrupt system is going to keep on going 2021 and all this other shit, you're losing your fucking mind, man. I'm telling you that right now. You are the chosen people, and you will rise to the occasion, whether you want to or not. It's not up for debate. You were made to be something, and you will be that. Let me teach you something. You can pull and tug and stretch and burn and, and try to tear away the origin of something. And try to remove the origin of something. But let me tell you something. When something is created in some type of way, the origins of how that thing was created will become the deciding factor of how that thing ends up in the future. Y'all was created to be supreme. So it doesn't matter what the fuck y'all going through out here. In the end, you will become supreme again, because it is your birthright. It is your birthright. When y'all was birthed, that was y'all right. It is y'all right to be supreme. It is y'all right. And they mad out here. These humans are mad. They mad. They mad because they know something's going to happen. All the bad shit they've been doing, and there's no good out there in the universe that's going to come and wipe their motherfucking asses out for doing what they did. What have all these movies out here taught y'all? Avengers, Superman, and all these other damn movies out here. That evil will have its fun and run around and try to tear up the earth. But in the end, good always shows up. Whether even if it's last minute. It tears that fucking evil son of a bitch a new one. It tears him a fucking new one. Why? Because there needs to be balance in the universe. If you ain't got no balance, you got disharmony. How can anything progress? Nothing's going to be able to live. There's no balance. Things are out of balance. Things need to be tipped back into balance. Unbalance causes nothing but chaos. There's no order. There's no fucking order. Nothing but chaos. Everything starts falling apart. Before you know it, everything's damaged. But guess what? We in an infinite space, right? That infinite space was created out of the intelligence of the infinite. And it's a perfect, imperfect intelligence. Like I said again, it's a perfect, imperfect intelligence. That's what y'all was made out of. That dark matter energy. Why do you think this sister's so dark? Why do you think this man's so dark like this? Y'all think that's melanin in their body? Hell no. It's not melanin, it's carbon. And you see, the thing is this, is that, you know, look at that situation with that guy, that African dude from Cameroon that was in Asia, that they said that, they was quarantining people, and they quarantined him for coronavirus. And they said that this brother, for whatever reason, he wasn't showing any signs, and after 3 or 4 days they let his ass go, because they said whatever was happening with him, it's completely gone. They said that whatever the situation is, the reason why he doesn't have the coronavirus is because he's a so-called black man. Now, why would they say something like that? Why would they come out and say the reason why we had to let this man go is because legally we couldn't hold him in anymore because of his genetic within his body? This virus simply will not hold and will not take. The virus literally dissolved when it came in contact with him. It is literally zero traces. They had to let him go. He doesn't even have the virus. Why is that? And everybody else dying around him. This virus is a part of the planet. It's really not a virus. It's part of an ancient bacteria that's on this planet. We're gonna get further into this shit. I'm telling you. We're gonna get further into this. Alright? I need y'all to know. Your Anunnaki brethren are working tirelessly at night and day, every goddamn day and time, to try to see y'all on top. And this will happen. The sisters, you gotta feel sorry for the sisters, man, because it's just like, in their mind, mentally, they're traumatized. That's why when I see the sisters, treating me bad, I remember one time I was walking in a bus. This woman getting on nasty attitude with me and all this other shit. I just look at her, I just shake my head and walk away. I don't even bother arguing with them a lot of times. Why? But I could treat her like shit. I see them acting the fuck up. I went to Costco's one time, I remember. And oh my god, I went into, I remember going into that aisle, man, near the dairy section next to the meat section. I swear to God, every single black sister in there that was holding samples had a nasty ass angry face on their face. I was just shaking my goddamn head. That's how you present yourself when people come into the store to greet you. Not a one person wanted a sample because of how these women's demeanor were, and they were all arguing back and forth with each other, and they were even arguing with the customers as well. Other black women arguing with other black women. I was just there laughing my ass off. And when I left out the store, they still going at me, cursing in the middle of the damn street, acting like animals. And I'm just there looking. I look at my mother, and she's just there laughing, just shaking her damn head. And she's a black woman. Well, she's Latin. She's a Hispanic woman, obviously, but she's of African descent, obviously. She's a Dominican woman. She's Dominican. And, me and her were laughing, shaking our head, because we were just like, why are you acting like this? And I told her, she said, why they be acting up like this? I told her, Ma, you got to understand. They're traumatized. This is what mental trauma will do to somebody. Make sure you understand, black women have been through hell too. Believe me. There's a lot of stories they don't tell y'all about how they was pregnant and these motherfuckers came and tried to stab their stomach, try to kill the child. Yeah, all kind of crazy madness. Black women have been traumatized, and that trauma has been passed down because they teaching the child wrong, and that trauma get passed down, and then they put curses on y'all, and the curses get on the children, and the children get the passed down trauma. Man, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, man. And then you, being a man, you can't deal with all this shit. You end up not even wanting to be with her. You end up fucking up your carbon with an orc woman of any kind, preferably a white woman, or any other fucking woman. Then you fuck up your carbon. Now we got a fucking issue. See, I want to say something to the brothers too, even to the sisters too that are mixing, because of what y'all doing. When these other beings come, When they see you with this orc person, they're gonna start looking at you like an enemy. That's how they're gonna be looking at you, and they're gonna be thinking about killing your ass too, because they're wondering how the fuck you doing this, and you know what the fuck the problem is. Are you that fucking brainwashed? They're gonna be questioning you. What the fuck are you doing? They're gonna be hella upset with you. They most likely won't kill you, but they're gonna have to kill that orc though, and it's gonna hurt you to watch your own kill that fucking man or woman that's in your house. It's going, yeah, you're gonna have to see all that because you don't want to fucking understand. There's so many signs being given to you motherfuckers, and you don't want to fucking get it through your head. So when your own kind show up and start busting fucking ass all over the fucking street and blowing shit up, and these orcs are getting it, if you're with them, hell, you're practically almost going down with them, because now they looking at you wanting to freaking attack you too. And I'm telling you, if you defend them, you gonna get it. If you get in the way, you will be getting that ass whooping along with that orc. You're both going down. I'm telling you that right now. Y'all gonna learn, you're gonna understand. This ain't no fucking game over here. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Get it in your head. These people are not your friend out here. That's why they treat you some kind of way. They wanna be ya. They know what the hell you is. They see y'all every damn day. They want to be y'all. They always look at y'all. They obsessed with y'all. Every minute they Egypt this, Egypt that. Why are they so focused and fascinated with that damn place? You don't see that they're obsessed with y'all? They're fucking fascinated with y'all. They want to know everything about y'all. They're constantly studying y'all and looking in your corpses and looking at your organs and trying to figure y'all out and all this other shit. They're constantly studying the planet. They want to go into inner Earth. What the fuck wrong with these motherfuckers? What is their obsession with you? Every minute they gotta shoot you. Every minute they gotta kill you. You gotta really think about this shit, yo. You're dealing with a species that is clearly not like yourself. These are things you need to start thinking about. Both of you. Because although, you know, y'all may both have your own issues or whatever the case may be, and y'all all individuals. So I'm not saying, this is on a general broad sense. You know, I'm not saying every single one of you has these problems. There's plenty of black men out there that ain't shit. You know, I've met them my damn self. They ain't worth a goddamn, you know. I've seen them. Stupid as can be. Ignorant as can be. Don't have no fucking sense upstairs. Raised like a fucking idiot to be emotional and I have no fucking sense. I've dealt with them. Black people, I'm gonna say this shit and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So-called black people, right now, you black people that are out here in this world, the mass majority of y'all are a byproduct. Yeah. The way a lot of y'all think out here is a byproduct of all the shit that they've indoctrinated y'all with. That's why they put you in the indoctrination system, which is school, via college and all this other shit. And they want y'all to think like them. They don't want you thinking outside the box and trying to find yourself and trying to become a god and all this other shit. They want you guys out here dumb, ignorant, and afraid of the police and all this other shit. No uprising, none of that. They want to keep y'all here a slave on the planet to them. You see them downtown, all these white folks, they got money, they got the expensive ass cars, they got all this other shit. But yet you working a 9 to 5. Government pays a lot of these people off. They don't even work. They don't even have a job. They don't even work. They got all this money from where? From your black ass in slavery, fucking working night and day. Hey, that's how the White House was built. What you want to tell me? Understand, they're not your friend. Try to get that. I need you to. I'm trying to bore that shit in your head. I'm trying to get a hammer and nail that shit. Nail that fucking coffin in the damn head. I'm trying to nail that shit in your head. Because you need to understand. You need to understand. To me, none of these orcs is my friend. Not one. I'm not that stupid, man. I know better. And you're about to learn too. You're about to learn too. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. They want y'all to be out here a prisoner and a slave mentally. Alright? It's the truth, man. It's the goddamn truth. Yeah, you know, you gotta understand, you know. And they mix in with y'all right now. Is a critical moment right now. They trying to mix with y'all. So don't be surprised when you start seeing these orcs trying to, even for you Hispanics that have carbon inside of y'all, you Afro Latino people, and any of you other so-called black people, especially in the Americas or in Europe, anywhere where you got these orcs, man, because it's practically anywhere you got these orcs, man. Don't be surprised if you start seeing them trying to lay up with you right now. Don't be surprised if you start seeing them trying to, trying to be friendly with you and trying to be your friend and shit, and trying to get in your fucking pants or whatever the case may be. Don't be surprised because they're trying to save their race. They trying to save their species. And they know they fitting to die. And they see this black man coming out, getting with Ebola, fucking coronavirus, and he's fine. That's already letting them know what's going on. He's unaffected by it, which means we're all unaffected by it as carbon dated people. All right, he's just one example of the many that you're gonna see. They're trying to save their species, and they trying to do it with mixing with you. You even had a so-called white girl that was on YouTube that said, "Oh, she knows that her people won't be able to survive, so she needs a black man to have children with, so her children can survive." This is what the fuck came out her mouth. I'm dead fucking serious. That's what this damn devil said. This damn white female. That's what this damn devil said. That's what this orc said. She's trying to have. That's her way of having her children survive or whatever. What they fail to understand is that after these mixed, because also by the way, see, the genetic of the orcs will be removed after we're done doing what we're doing. When we select the mixed breed or whatever you want to call it, children or whatever. When we select the ones that we want, we will be removing that orc genetic out of the genetic bloodline. So they will be a completely carbon-dated being. So you orcs that are trying to mix with our genetic to try to have your children, your offspring survive, your offspring will not be surviving this, because very soon they will not have any genetic connection to you after this process of coding the carbon is done. After we're done coding that carbon and removing that orc genetic, that child will have nothing to do with you. I'm dead freaking serious right now. The planet will go back to the way it used to be. People are going to learn out here. They're going to understand. We was made for each other. That's the way it was meant to be. And that's the way it's always going to be. People need to understand that. The problem is right now things are very fucked up with us. And we can't help but go all kind of which ways right now. It's a sad state of affairs. I know a lot of brothers that are holding out, and they just by themselves. Right now, people, I gotta tell y'all right now, in my honest, humble opinion, because I don't know it all, but in my most humble opinion, I do believe that right now, black people, y'all need to learn how to be by yourself. If it's getting that damn difficult for you to find another mate and all this other shit, like y'all complaining to me, telling me all this shit, y'all need to be by yourself. Because very soon, this shit's gonna get out of control. We got a whole bunch of more situations to go for 2020. 2020 already just started, and look at the crazy shit that is happening right now. I told y'all was told that 2020 is gonna become a massacre. Y'all was told this. I tried to warn y'all that 2020 is gonna be the end of this shit. You saw it, 2020, Atlantis 2020, whatever the fucking case is. Y'all saw it. I never lied to y'all. Alright? Trying to tell you what the fuck is going on. Because y'all gonna see very soon. Okay? Alright? I understand you want to be with somebody else because you're mad and whatever the case is, you don't feel appreciated and all this. But you got to understand this matrix construct is trying to fuck y'all up. So, in my honest, humble opinion, stay by yourself. Learn to stay by yourself. Learn to love yourself. Because the reason why most of y'all out here running around trying to find a mate is because you don't love yourself. You're so desperate to find somebody. You can't stay by yourself for 4 months. You can't even do it. You need to run after a new piece of... What's wrong with you? You don't know how to be by yourself? You need to learn how to be by yourself. And hell, you may realize that being by yourself is a lot easier than being with somebody else. And that's the truth right there. Alright? That goes to both of y'all. That goes to both of you, woman and man. It's best to be by yourself right now because when you by yourself, you have more time to conserve energy and build up your orgone energy, your electromagnetic field. You have more time to build up your aura. Because sex, that's releasing of orgone energy into each other's bodies and releasing it out into the atmosphere. But when you by yourself, you're not having no sexual contact, nothing like that. You're staying celibate or whatever the case is, so you're able to build up energy. You're eating right, you're meditating, you're doing what you got to do. You're on a healthy vibrational mindset. You're going into different portals inside your mind and activating different things, and you're learning more about yourself. That's progression. When you start to progress and start to mature mentally and spiritually as a being, when you eventually you're going to find someone that's on the same level as you, that's on that same high vibrational mentality. You can get with that person and be able to create a freaking decent, healthy, sustainable family, and y'all gonna build off of each other the way it should be, off of a higher form of intelligence. Do you understand what I'm saying? They want to halt your progression out here. They want to halt your intelligence because they know that your intelligence is vastly superior. Oh, this is racism, and oh, you're just stifling, and oh, you're trying to come at us, and you're being racist. Man, this whole racism thing has played the fuck out, man. We're not even talking about racism anymore. We're talking about species. That's what we talk about on this channel. Different species. And I keep saying, same thing goes for you Afro-Hispanics. Same thing goes for you Hispanic people. Same thing goes for all of the Africans out there, all the so-called black people that's out there, Brazilians, everybody. All you peoples of carbon. If you know you're of carbon, you got a parent that's of carbon. You're of carbon. You understand? Alright? I got a lot of Hispanic people watching this channel now. Because they coming in and they're of carbon. Like myself, like a lot of people don't realize this about me, but yes, I am Hispanic. I'm not African American. You know, a lot of people look at my face and they wonder, where are you from? You look like you're from South America or some shit like that. You look like you're from one of those islands or some shit like that. Your face looks different. Yeah, I know. You know, my face looks different. Yeah. I'm Latino. I'm Latin American. You know, my two parents are Dominican, but I'm of Afro descent, clearly. And I know I'm of carbon, and I know what the hell's inside of me. And what I'm trying to tell people is, you have black people all over, all walks of life, all over. Look in the Bahamas, and those islands over there, Jamaica. You got black people in Jamaica, man. You know what I'm saying? You got black people in Honduras, man. You got, you got my Haitian brethren, We spread all over the planet. We spread all over the planet. We don't even realize it, but that was cosmic forces pushing us to different locations, and they pushing us to different locations for a reason, for the climactic event that's coming 2020 now. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see that I wasn't lying 8 years ago when I made this goddamn channel. Because really, realistically, when you count everything, it was 8 years ago. When I started talking about this knowledge, when I figured the things out. I've been running around telling this truth for years now. Y'all have to understand. Because man, if y'all go back into y'all Akashic records and go back into y'all past lives, man, I'm telling you, and you see what y'all did, man. I'm telling you, the way y'all loved each other, man, was on a level that couldn't even be understood. The way our people loved each other, and to see how we are so fucked up right now, where we can't even trust each other, we look at each other some type of way. It's heartbreaking, man. It's fucking heartbreaking, man. It is. Understand what I'm talking about. Understand what is being talked about. Because it's sad in today's time. The world got a fucking... This system has to end. And a lot of y'all too attached out here. Want to keep buying these Jordans. Want to keep buying this shit. Want to keep going to the club. Partying, getting crunk. You want to fucking do some hookah and get drunk and do some drugs. And go fuck this bitch over here. And go fuck this dumbass nigga over here. Do this over here and get money and all this other shit. Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Whatever the fuck y'all crazy motherfuckers are into nowadays. Fighting over who's cheating on my man, who's cheating on me with my man, all these goddamn reality TV shows. And what y'all can't understand is that all this shit is a distraction to keep you away from yourself. They're trying to keep you away from you. Yo, this shit is crazy. They're trying to keep you away from tapping within yourself to figure yourself out, to become immortal and all powerful. Isn't that fucking insane? I know, right? So I'm trying to tell you. I need you sisters to understand. I need you sisters to understand. There's nothing but love for our people on this channel. Yes, our people are fucked up and we all got all kind of mental ways about us that's fucked up. When it comes to you sisters, y'all were manipulated. Y'all were manipulated. When it comes to this man, he died in wars. Then the system manipulated him after he created everything in this country. Then they chastised him. Then they killed him some more. Then they put him in a fucked up situation and then put you with the so-called white man. And then when you're out in the outside looking in, you see that he has nothing. So now you don't want to be with him because he has nothing. Then at some point you get put back with him. And then, you know, y'all together for a little while. And then all this racism starts popping off. Y'all scared. Y'all don't know what to do. And then, you know, later on down the line, you know, you get all these drugs being put in the communities. Liquor stores everywhere. You know, soul food and these unhealthy food joints everywhere. We're slowly getting killed up, and we got water up to our fucking neck. We got water up to our goddamn noses. We can't even breathe no more. Trying to fucking kill us out here, man. And then we want to fight amongst each other. They already trying to kill us, so why are we trying to kill each other? Huh? Don't make no goddamn sense, do it. Because we supposed to know better. Let the enemy be the fucking maniac. Let's not become the maniacs our damn selves. Because that's what they pushing for. That's what they pushing for. Why do you think everything is backwards out here? Why do you think backwards bullshit or killing all this other shit reigns supreme down here? they put y'all in a fucked up environment. Look how cold it began. You think that cold shit is natural? The trees look like they fucking dying. The cold ain't even normal. The world is fucked up and is backwards. So ultimately what I'm trying to say is that the individuals who were placed on this planet to be the rulers and the controllers of this planet must rise again to the occasion to become the rulers once again. And this time, baby, it's going to be a permanent situation. Okay? So with that, I'd like to say peace. Take care of yourselves, guys. I really hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings. That was not the intent. You guys know me, I'm an honest cat. That was not the intent to hurt anybody's feelings. And if I did, I humbly apologize. But understand, we are not going to hold back on this channel just because people feel in some kind of way. All the work that I've put into this shit is to clear up some shit. Okay? Alright? Neither one of us is perfect. We both got issues, and sometimes the issues are on both sides equate to the exact amount of bullshit. Neither one of you is perfect. Okay? But it don't matter. Y'all still need each other, though. This is some bullshit. It's fucked up, man. The world's fucked up. They want us damage out here, man. Alright, I'm gonna end this video off now because I gotta get out of here. Tell me what you think about the video. If you ever want me to make a video like this concerning the two sexes of the species, just hit me up and let me know. I was just trying to get on a general viewpoint of what I'm seeing out here. You know, these what I've talked about is a lot of things that I'm seeing out here. You know, these are a lot of things I'm seeing out here. And you know, yeah, it's just it's not easy to talk about these things. You know, everything is according to plan, guys. Try to understand that everything that is happening out here, like you brothers constantly killing each other in the rap industry, you're promoting all kind of ignorance and all kind of problems and all kind of shit. That's all together. Everything, man, everything. The beefing of gangs, everything. I'm telling you, it's all in design. All of it is in design. Okay? Like that one battle rapper, Daylight, he tried to tell everybody the truth about what was really going on in the industry. How they cloning people and killing motherfuckers and sacrificing motherfuckers and shit. Making them do all kind of fucked up rituals and shit. Making motherfuckers sell their soul and all kind of crazy shit. Okay? Alright? Try to understand what I'm saying. You know? I keep it 100%. Whether you liked the video or not, that ain't the issue. I just hope that the message got out. Y'all need to, make amends with each other. Stop being so angry with each other. Try to let this anger go. A lot of y'all angry with each other. Mad, frustrated. Y'all don't want to forgive. Y'all don't want to let this anger go. And it's killing y'all. It's making you sick from the inside. Y'all gotta let this shit go. I know your other mate fucked you over in the past. Your ex pissed you off. You want to fight and all this other shit every time you see him. Gotta let this shit go, guys. Gotta let this shit go. Y'all mad. I get it. But with what's going on in the world right now, your anger means nothing. Okay? Y'all should be angry with the system. Focus on them. Because when the time comes, we're going to tear those fucking gates down and go into that fucking White House and chop all them goddamn heads off. You dig? You feel me on that one? They're going to get what the fuck is coming to them. Mark my motherfucking words in this motherfucker. Alright. That's it. It's your boy. And we're going to come after all of them eventually. They're all going to get what's coming to them. And we will never be placed in a fucked up situation like this ever again. Alright? Alright. End the transmission. I'm out of here. It's your boy Sirius in the Temple. Sirius out.